Hey, what's up everyone? So in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Tala Durith, Imperial Officer from the Kenobi television show. So Tala as a character, she was okay. I think Indira Varma did a pretty good job with what she was given. But now that we have an Imperial female officer body, hopefully someday we'll get, say, Dedra Meero from Andor. Great character. And I mean, this is a long shot, but maybe even Governor Price from Rebels. I don't know. We'll see, but I am happy to have Tala for the shelf. And of course, this comes in the plastic-free Galaxy packaging. Star Wars The Black Series up top. Here we have a render of the figure. It looks okay. And we have Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi and Tala Durith, Imperial Officer. On this side of the box, you get a picture of what's inside. So you get the figure. She comes with an SE-14R blaster pistol. It would have been awesome if they would have given her an open hand so she can palm strike a stormtrooper and discombobulate him. That'd be awesome, but it's just the blaster. She stands at 5.7 inches tall. Here we have plastic-free packaging. There's the side with the artwork. It's okay. She's adjusting her glove and weird-looking ship. I don't know what ship that is. I don't recognize it, but yeah, that's the side art. I do love the blue for Kenobi. There's nothing on the top, but on the bottom you got the barcode, some tiny print, and some logos. And there's the back of the box. You got the same render as the front. You have a rundown of the show in 5 different languages. Tala's number 13 in the Kenobi line, and you have some more tiny print down there. All right, I'm going to get Tala Durith, Imperial Officer, out of the box, and let's take a look at her. Okay, so here is Tala Durith out of the box, and let's get a good look at her. We'll just start up top with her officer's cap, and it looks pretty good. Got the little disc there, the officer's disc. The detail on the brim looks pretty good. All this back here. It's nice. It looks just like it's supposed to look, and it is fixed to her head. Okay, it does not come off the hair sculpt. It looks fine. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Now the face, it looks like Indira Varma, right? It's pretty good. It is pretty good. The eyes look good. The nose, the mouth, the skin tone. Yeah, from the neck up, I'm fine with this. And from the neck down, we have pretty much just an all-gray officer's uniform. But it looks like it's supposed to. I'm fine with it. But starting up here at the neck, at this collar, I am not a fan of that gap right there. That is pretty poor. They did not engineer all this very well at all. I mean, that's really bad. I mean, yes, you could tip the head down a little bit to kind of mask it. But what if you don't want the head down? What if you want it up a little bit? You're stuck with this. Yeah, I don't like that. But moving on, the coat looks nice. It's got a cool texture to it. The rank, I think that's a captain, looks pretty good. The code cylinders look nice. Sleeves, just gray sleeves. Black gloves, black belt with a nice, very nice, shiny silver buckle with this little silver doodad there. Black holster. It's got a nice leather look and feel to it. Belt comes around. That's what her back looks like. And then legs. Nice, somewhat puffy pants with some great wrinkles and some black boots. Yeah, the boots look good. So from head to toe, it looks like it's supposed to. It's a female officer. And I hope we get Dedra Meero. Come on, stand up. I hope we get... She doesn't stand worth a flip. Let me just tell you. All right, there. I hope we get Dedra Meero at some point. You know, she's like the, I don't know, one of the main antagonists in Andor. That'd be awesome, you know, now that we have the body. But overall, this figure serves its purpose. And let me just touch on articulation real quick. She does have some very good side-to-side at the head, but that neck just gets off center so easily. There. All right, she's got some insane tilt, some pretty good down, and some very, very good up. But again, that gap is just unacceptable. The arms can get up to there, and of course they can rotate around. Elbows, just a hair past 90. Swivel at the elbow, a swivel at the wrist. She does have, let me see, is that an up and down hinge? Yes, an up and down hinge on the right hand, and the left hand is a side-to-side hinge. And from midsection, yes, there is some swivel, but there is zero crunch, zero back, and zero tilt. She is extremely tight in here. And for legs, so the front of the coat is very soft, so they can get up that far. They can go out to there. There is a thigh cut, so you've got some rotation there as well as the hip joint, but there is a thigh cut, so there is, you know, thigh swivel. The knees get up to just 90. There's a swivel at the knee. There's no boot swivel, but the feet go down just to there. They go up just a little bit, and you do have some swivel at the ankle. So the articulation on Tala isn't that great, but for the most part, she's just going to be on the shelf, just being an officer. And for accessories, here's the blaster that she comes with. So this is the SE14R. We've seen this before. It's just cast in all black. There is 0 paint on this thing. That's what the flip side looks like. Pretty basic, but it's what she used in the show. And let's see how this goes in Tala's hand. Okay, yeah, pretty tight, but it does go. It does go, and just firing low from the hip, that looks okay. And here she is with the blaster, with the arm fully extended, and that looks pretty good, actually. And if I bring up this shot, yeah, that's pretty close. That looks good, and if you look at the face is not bad at all. I mean, pretty good Indira Varma likeness. I like it, but that's a pretty good pose. And there she is with the blaster just, right here in front. That doesn't look too bad, but there's that gap. And the elbows are just good enough to where she can sort of be drawing her pistol. That looks okay. All right, so she holds the blaster very well. She poses okay with it, for what it is. Let's see how the holster works. So the scope will go on the outside. That will sit in there. That's as far as that wants to go in. And that looks pretty good in the holster. But I think for display purposes, I'm just going to keep her in the typical, officer stance with the hands behind the back, the weapon holstered. This looks pretty good, so let's go put her on the shelf and let's see what she looks like there. And here we are, and I think she looks pretty good there. And you can see how she scales. She's a little bit shorter than Kenobi. Yeah, it's actually not a bad looking figure at all. The gap in the neck does show up, right, even in this light. From a distance, it's not bad, right? From a distance, it's not bad at all. The buckle shows up nicely, and the rank shows up. Yeah, I like that. But overall, it's a pretty good looking figure. So bottom line, the figure does what it's supposed to do. It's Tala. It's a female officer, and it looks pretty good for what it is. I mean, the face, it's not bad. It is not bad at all. The eyes are great, actually. Skin tone's great. The outfit looks just like it's supposed to. The weapon looks great holstered. I think she looks really nice like this with the, hands behind the back. This is how she's going to stay, and I'm happy overall. I mean, it's not a stellar figure by any means, but for what it is, I think it's fine. But just like always, I want to hear from you guys. So comment below and let me know what you think of Tala Durith from the Kenobi television show. And if you enjoy videos on Star Wars The Black Series, please consider dropping a like on this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and don't forget to turn on notifications. I'd certainly appreciate it, and I just thank you all so much for watching. See you guys next time.